Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Andrew for Life here, and today we are going to talk about Ivey and her mental health decline that has been clearly exhibited over, I don't know, the last 3 years with her ad campaigns. Let's get into it and watch some of these ads, alright? So right now we're going to watch this one called Doornail.
When I taught school, we said a prayer, pledged allegiance, and taught the basics. Today, the left teaches kids to hate America, but not here.
Okay, okay. We're gonna watch it all, and then we're gonna come back, and I'm gonna kind of address some things.
Biden's critical race theory, racist, wrong, and dead as a doornail. Transgender sports, toast. They can try that in California. America's the greatest country in the world. Joe Biden may not get that, but here in Alabama, we always will.
Okay, so that was
fun.
When
I taught school, we said a prayer.
Let's get into it right off the bat. Okay, so saying a prayer in school, you know, I'm not really so sure that should be forced on people. You know, I mean, I'm somebody who believes in Christianity, and I will say that would be kind of toxic to just be like, you have to pray in school. It'd be like, you know, imagine if everyone was Buddhist in America, but you looked at it how you probably look at it now as an American. You were like, Buddhism? That's weird. Why would we do Buddhist prayers in public school? It's like how other people from all other walks of life see Christian prayers, right? So just immediately, I'm just like, all right. We are very close-minded right off the rip. Let's
Pledged allegiance and taught the basics. Today the left teaches kids to hate America, but not here. Biden's critical race theory.
Okay, so then she goes on to say that the left teaches kids to hate America. Where's she getting this stuff? Okay, who is teaching their kids to hate America? Especially while living in it, okay? Most of the time, people will say something like that, especially older conservatives. They will say, kids today are being trained to hate America. Yeah, because people are critiquing it and trying to make it better, and you're threatened by that, and so you feel like they are trying to hate on it. That's not what's happening, though. People are just trying to make America better by pushing more forward thoughts. Okay, then we get into this Alabama bans critical race theory. Guys, I don't know enough about critical race theory to get into all of this, if I'm being real, and I'd rather just kind of skip over it. But if I could say just one thing, I'm just gonna say to ban it in schools seems like an overreaction. I can't. I'm just not even going to get... Honestly, someone in the comments just leave a whole bunch of shit about the critical race theory, because that's just crazy. And then we get into the transgender sports. Oh, boy. Fuck, the video keeps going away. I'm sorry. Alright, so this is kind of Kay Ivey's bread and butter right here, right? This is the point where I feel like she gets a lot of the younger conservatives maybe agree with her on this shit hardcore. They're like, yeah, I definitely see that. It's like, okay, transgender people are people. They might not fit the mold that you like or are comfortable with, but a transgender person is just more fluid with certain terms than you are, essentially. I mean, they have a sex change, and they want to be addressed as the changed sex, which is fine. You know, a male who transitions to a woman wants to be called a woman. This is not that big a deal, okay? First of all, the amount of trans people in America is a low percentage. Second of all, trans people aren't hurting anyone. This is the exact same thing as the gay homophobic argument, right? Just let gay people do what they want. I'm not gay, I'm not trans, but does that mean I have an issue with these things or I can't recognize their validity? No. And then, lastly, I would just say, where are you getting this stuff from? Where are you getting that California has to accept you if you're trans? They still criticize you in California, you dumbass. And, like, of course the South has a governor that they love who says the most transphobic, hurtful, toxic shit in a political ad, and then they love it on top of that. Oh boy, this is crazy. Like, guys, this is a pretty hateful message, okay? As a governor, like, what's funny about this is that her rivals running against her, all they would have to do is just play her own ad, and then people with any amount of brain capacity would understand that it's so bad. It makes her look bad. It really does. It makes her look bad, making these generalization statements, making these crucifications towards popular hot button issues. Like, and sure, it gets people going, it gets me talking about it, it gets other people talking about it, but a lot of people aren't even really talking about this, to be fair, and not a lot, not like a trending topic or anything. Kay Ivey was trending because she burped one time, and it was really loud and crazy, and I put a video of it on my TikTok because I thought it was so funny. But yeah, she's just, hold on, let's finish it.
They can try that in California. America's the greatest country in the world. Joe Biden may not get that, but here in Alabama, we always will.
Yeah. Alabama, or America is definitely not the greatest country in the world. Okay, so let's go to Google. Top countries ranked. Okay, so, I mean, without scrolling, without doing anything, without, this is from, well, hold on. Let's just try to find a credible news source right off the rip. Canada's the edu. Okay, I see you, eat.edu. Let's go there. You guys should know how to, you guys need internet literacy if you don't understand to skip over most .coms, by the way. Canada is the #1 country in the world, according to the 2021 Best Countries Report. Okay. For the first time, Canada is the #1 overall. Japan and Germany finished #2 and 3 respectively, while Switzerland, the previous #1 overall country, falls at #4. Australia remains at #5 overall country, followed by the United States, which rises one position to #6. So, we are definitely not the greatest country in the world, and we are, with all the resistance to new, healthy ideas for our society that we get, I don't know if we're gonna. I feel like we'll just keep declining. I don't see us beating Australia and Canada and Switzerland anytime soon. Actually, if anything, I see other countries, topping our livability and shit. Like, I see other countries coming slowly, creeping up on America, becoming way better, and just learning from our history how not to do things, right? I mean, that's also a big factor, but America, it's not about hating America. It's not about disliking America. If people hated America, if liberals hated America, they would just be terrorists, and they would do terroristic acts to follow that narrative that you claim, that they hate America. But most liberals don't do acts of terror, okay? They don't commit terrorism. And because, gosh, I got so involved with that stupid point. I shouldn't even. The point of that is just to say, people don't hate America. They're trying to make America better because they like it, because they enjoy what they see, but they see the potential for more. That there's nothing wrong with seeing the potential for more. And guys, our prison system needs reform. We need to destigmatize mental health, get people help, get the homeless veterans off the street. I mean, there's a ton. Our education is slipping, and it's costing way too much. Guys, there's a bunch of issues with America and with these other countries. Don't get me wrong, but we are not the best country in the world. That narrative needs to die within you now if you truly believe that. Kay Ivey just blames big tech companies, blames the left, blames California, critical race theory, transgenderism, all these hot button keywords that she just throws into a sentence and then says, this is the problem, we don't like it, we're Alabama. And she knows what she's doing. She knows she can get a lot of people on her side. The problem with getting people on her side is that her side is pretty hateful. It's pretty toxic. It's not that good for our social fabric, right? So you don't really want to pull those strings too tight, or shit can get really messy. And kind of what I'm saying is guys, transgenderism, I understand people might think it's weird, it's new, it's scary, it's so scary change, but this is exactly what people, humankind experienced when gay people were like trying to voice themselves more and get more respect over time in history, and then people would be like, whoa, that's crazy, you're like a demon if you're gay. And now, we're kind of doing that to trans people. Let's just realize an old woman who's wrapped up in money in the Alabama legislative governmental system has probably not got the answers for you. As a matter of fact, Alabama is extremely poor as a state, and we report one of the fewest amounts to the Federal Reserve every year. Unlike California, a state that provides the Federal Reserve with tons of money, probably one of the most profitable states in America. So, Ivey, I'm glad that you don't like California, but just understand that California being so productive and wealthy is probably the reason, Alabama gets to keep fucking going. I mean, yeah, I stuttered. I hate that shit, but we get to keep going because other states make a lot of money. We don't make that much money. It's super cheap to live here for a bunch of reasons, One of them being Ivey's the governor. That was a joke. Thank you. Leave a like, comment below. Let me know what you think about Ivey. Let me know if you think Ivey's dumb, intelligent, an old genius, a marketing genius, a young genius, a skinny legend. Let me know. Okay. Bye.